The idea of everybody in the fandom being up in arms for Season 5 doesn't exactly surprise me at all, because we were the exact same way before Season 4 came out. Everyone handed in their ideas because blatant spoilers given between us, like the CDCC animatics or the promos that aired via the Hub Network. Or maybe they had some kind of epic headcanon in mind, like Luna's hair only acting as normal hair on the series premiere because she was deprived of magic, which was proven thanks to Princess Twilight's Sparkly episode. To whoever's theory that was, I'm very happy that that theory came true for you, and my best of luck to you in the future. Now, before I get into my biggest dreams for the 5th season, I want to give some history from previous episodes as well as what the fandom has been up in arms about in the past. I'm talking, of course, about Applejack, Big Mac, and Applebloom's father being dead. In episodes such as Family Appreciation Day, Apple Family Reunion, and Pinky Apple Pie, we have been given a bit of history about Applejack's family as well as brief glimpses and flashbacks of her canon relatives. But not a single one of them happened to be Applejack's parents. In Apple Family Reunion, however, we see 2 shooting stars at the beginning and the end of every episode, which leads others to believe that it was the spirit of Applejack's mother and father. You'd think maybe that we get some kind of mentioning of them or even see a photograph of them in the background, but not even any of those have been shown yet. Why is this? My guess is that it's to bring forth the plot for a future episode. In episodes like Flight to the Finish and Twilight Time, we see that Diamond, Tiara, and Silver Spoon are starting to look for new ways to get under the skin of the CMC, since their usual blank comments are starting to grow stale. In Flight to the Finish, the 2 fillies break Scootaloo's confidence by teasing her with the fact that she can't fly. And as revealed by so-and-so at DHX, Scootaloo is a disabled Pegasus, meaning we're never going to be sure if she'll ever fly. And teasing someone because of a disability of any kind can hurt just about anyone who actually has one. In Twilight Time, Diamond Tiara brags about how she and Silver Spoon will be going to Manhattan and meeting all the best celebrities, while Rarity won't be able to take Sweetie Belle anytime soon, which pushes her into the conflict. So my first guess of this half of my hope will be, whenever Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon tease the Cutie Mark Crusaders, it will push them into the conflict that will build up the point of the episode and eventually its resolution. And so far, they have only done it with Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle. But now, here's where it fits in with the theory of Applebloom and Applejack's parents. My guess is that Diamond Tiara will comment on how Applebloom doesn't have either of her parents around, which will lead Applebloom into one of 2 things. 1. She will want to look more into it via advice from Granny or Applejack, especially how she was a baby and might not have a clear memory. Or 2, if Diamond Tiara uses a term like, they're both dead, or you're just an orphan, it will push Applebloom into tears, but will eventually get resolved if she tells someone like Applejack, Granny, or Big Macintosh. But let's be honest, Applebloom doesn't always go to her family when she's being teased at school, as established in the Season 3 episode One Bad Apple. And I don't think there are too many kids that even go to their parents when they're harassed, out of fear that it will make the situation worse, like in cases of physical violence or public humiliation. But that's where I get to the good part of this. Luna, the Princess of the Night and the Overlooker of Dreams, in Equestria. So far, we have seen her interact with Scootaloo in Sweepless and Ponyville, and Sweetie Belle in For Whom the Sweetie Belle Toils. In Sleepless in Ponyville, she teaches Scootaloo that she needs to face her fear of Rainbow Dash looking at her differently because her fear of Dash's stories. In For Whom the Sweetie Belle Toils, we see her go into a story based off A Christmas Carol, showing Sweetie Belle a view of her past issues with Rarity and an outcome of her consequences shall be if she does not take back what she had done. So my final guess is that after Diamond Tiara says or does what she says or does, Applebloom will fall asleep, then be visited by Luna in her dreams. The princess will then show why Diamond Tiara is such a bully towards Applebloom and her friends, and why she would go so far as to say something that would hurt Applebloom on a very personal level. Now, since For Whom the Sweetie Belle Toils is based off a great story by Charles Dickens, this episode may be shown in a way reminiscent to, I'm gonna wing it and say It's a Wonderful Life. If Luna doesn't show why Diamond Tiara acts the way she does, maybe she'd show Applebloom what would happen if she wasn't there for Diamond Tiara to have some pony to push around. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm taking the names of the episodes a little too seriously. In conclusion, this has to be my top hope for Season 4. The final third of the Princess Luna and Cutie Mark Crusaders arc, the reason behind Diamond Tiara's behavior, and the truth about Applejack's mother and father and whether or not they're really dead. All signs point to yes, but I think that with an idea for an episode like this, we might finally have something to look forward to.